Well, we are less than a day and a half away from concluding our session, and the big topic of the day, hopefully, will be our budget. As a member of the Finance Committee, I saw for the first time some of the projections, revenue projections, at that committee meeting. And what was astounding to me is a budget continually based on taxes, 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 and more spending. Following the biggest tax increase in our state's history in 2011, the governor and the Democrat majority has now come out with the second largest tax increase proposal for our state. Yesterday, we heard from corporate giants, from GE, from Aetna, from Travelers, and what's really sad is it took those voices of our corporate giants to actually get the voices of the middle class heard in our state. And that's who's really getting hurt with this budget. What I saw yesterday is it's based on retroactive income tax increases, redistribution of property taxes, a loss of property tax credits, and an exclusion on the exemption for clothing and footwear. All of these things directly hit the middle class. And one thing that was pointed out by one of our representatives is it doesn't discriminate, this budget. It is bad for everybody. So I'm very happy that people have mobilized, our citizens and our businesses, to share their dissatisfaction with the proposed budget. I haven't seen the final version yet. Again, we're less 36 hours away from the close of the session, and we should be receiving a 300-plus document to review and to vote on today. That's not the way we should govern in our state. We need to do better, and I am happy to continue to fight for our citizens in the state and of the 134th District.
With just 34 hours left in the legislative session for 2015, we still do not have a budget. Amazing that at some point in time in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, hour, 2 hours, whatever, the Republicans will receive a 300-page document that is the budget for the next 2 years for the state of Connecticut. We'll be asked to review that, to form an opinion, and ultimately cast a vote probably before the end of the day today. Here's what we do know, besides all of the unknowns in this pile of paper that we'll receive. We know that this is, again, one of the largest tax increases ever on the people of our great state. We know that this will impact corporations. We heard all about GE yesterday and Aetna and Travelers. This will impact hospitals where many of you work and have worked and make your living for many years in our community. It's all around just not a good situation for us. But listen, we're here. We're in it for the long run. We've got 34 hours.
This is the day before the last day of session. It's about 3 in the afternoon, and it's a hurry up and wait day. The Democrats are in caucus trying to get enough votes for the budget. What I've seen so far is it's a real bad one. It raises taxes, and it really hurts the middle class. It really stings those that go to work and try and pay their bills every day. And it's going to really hurt us. It's going to hurt our manufacturers in Thomaston. It's going to hurt those in Harwinton and Burlington. They go to work for your Aetnas, your Travelers, some of your banks, and it's going to hurt everyone involved. Those taxes particularly hurt our employers, those that hire us, those that own our manufacturing plants, those that work in GE, Aetna, Travelers, those that work in Stanley. And it's very, very important that we don't hurt our employers, because they're the ones that supply the jobs to us, the middle class. And that's what this budget is threatening to do.
We haven't gotten a full budget package at the moment. And that's certainly frustrating, considering we're deciding on what's going to be Connecticut's future for the next 2 years. We don't have a concrete document to make sure whether that's going to be a positive future or not. From some of the inklings that we've heard over the past few days is not so positive. Huge hit in the middle class. Overall, about $700 million in tax increases, something that I'm certainly not willing to swallow, because I feel that my constituents in my district would be gravely hurt from it. There's a lot of middle class tax hikes as well in regards to sales tax, certain taxes on computers and downloads on your computers, sales tax exemptions being lifted for clothing and footwear. In addition to that, what's even more grave, in my opinion, is these taxes placed upon corporations and the tax hikes in that area, coupling about over $200 million. That would be devastating not only to my district, but to the whole state of Connecticut as a whole. Some of the employers even said, in regards to the rumors that have come out in regards to this budget, they may be considering to leave this state. Those are jobs for the people of my district and throughout the entire state of Connecticut. We need them. We need to start working upon a budget where we fix our insatiable appetite for spending and lowering the tax burden upon my constituents and the rest of the state of Connecticut. I'm looking forward to seeing this document progress. Hopefully that we can work a digestible budget for the people of the state of Connecticut. If not, I'm certainly willing to vote no and to work against the tax hike.